If you're thinking about buying a Nissan Qashqai, it's really important to know that while this crossover has been one of Nissan's most popular vehicles worldwide, not every model year offers the same level of reliability. The Qashqai is celebrated for its SUV-like styling, paired with car-like handling, decent fuel economy, and a practical interior that makes it appealing to families, commuters, and first-time SUV buyers alike. However, long-term ownership experiences show that some production years have had recurring issues that can lead to costly repairs, especially once the warranty period ends. These problems often involve the transmission, engine, or diesel emission systems, and they tend to show up as the vehicle ages or accumulates mileage. Understanding which years to avoid can save you from headaches, expensive repairs, and a lot of regret down the line, which is why anyone seriously considering a used Qashqai should pay attention to these details before making a purchase. The first-generation Nissan Qashqai, produced roughly between 2007 and 2010, is one of the most commonly flagged models among buyers looking for a used vehicle. This generation represented Nissan's first large-scale attempt at producing a compact crossover, blending the practicality of a small SUV with the driving dynamics of a hatchback. As with many first-generation vehicles, however, there were growing pains. One of the biggest problems during this period was the CVT automatic transmission. These transmissions were prone to premature wear and overheating, and owners frequently reported jerky acceleration, whining noises, and delayed response, sometimes culminating in a sudden loss of drive. What makes this particularly alarming is that repairs or replacements for these CVTs are extremely expensive, often costing thousands of dollars. Even with regular maintenance, the reliability of early CVT-equipped Qashqais was inconsistent, and these models are considered a high-risk choice for anyone looking to buy used without a warranty. Manual transmissions were far less problematic during this time, but they were not always available in every market or trim level, which limits options. Diesel models from the first generation also have a poor reputation, particularly those fitted with the 1.5 DCE engine. While these engines are praised for their fuel efficiency, they are notorious for a range of mechanical problems, including timing chain stretch, injector failures, and turbocharger issues. Many of these problems occur when maintenance is delayed or skipped, but even well-maintained vehicles were known to experience DPF, or diesel particulate filter, blockages. This is especially common in urban driving, where short trips prevent the DPF from regenerating properly, leading to warning lights, limp mode, and costly cleaning or replacement. Other owners reported issues with EGR valves and excessive oil consumption, which compounds the maintenance burden. Diesel enthusiasts may love the efficiency, but unless you're planning long highway drives that allow the DPF and turbo systems to function properly, these early diesel Qashqais can become money pits very quickly, making them high-risk purchases. When the first-generation Qashqai received its facelift between 2011 and 2013, Nissan addressed some of the earlier complaints, but the updates were far from perfect. While there were improvements to the interior materials, suspension tuning, and engine software, the CVT transmissions remained a persistent weak point. Many owners still reported shuddering, hesitation, and overheating during daily driving, especially in city traffic or stop-and-go conditions. In addition to the CVT problems, suspension components such as bushings, wishbones, and control arms tended to wear prematurely, leading to clunking noises and uneven tire wear. These issues can create a constant need for maintenance and can add up financially if neglected. Even though these facelifted models are slightly more refined than the earliest versions, the risk of encountering expensive repairs remains significant, which is why these years are still often considered caution models on the used market. The second-generation Nissan Qashqai, which launched around 2014, offered a much more modern design, improved interior quality, and updated technology. But the first few years of this generation also came with their own set of problems. Specifically, the 2014 to 2016 models, especially those equipped with CVT transmissions, continued to suffer from similar issues as the previous generation. Drivers reported overheating, shuddering during acceleration, and sometimes sudden transmission failures, even with proper maintenance. While Nissan attempted to improve the CVT with software updates and cooling system adjustments, these fixes were not enough to eliminate the underlying mechanical weaknesses. Additionally, the electronics in these early second-generation models were prone to glitches. Infotainment systems, touchscreens, and Bluetooth connectivity often malfunctioned, and random warning lights could appear due to faulty sensors. Although these issues aren't likely to strand you on the side of the road, they can be incredibly frustrating to live with and expensive to diagnose, particularly as the car ages beyond the warranty period. Diesel variants of the second-generation Qashqai also had notable problems between 2014 and 2016. DPF blockages remained a recurring issue, particularly in urban environments where short trips prevent proper regeneration of the filter. Compounding this, some vehicles experience EGR valve failures, leading to rough idling, reduced fuel economy, and frequent engine warning lights. These issues not only create inconvenience, but can also result in high repair costs that far exceed the savings on fuel efficiency that diesel engines offer. As a result, diesel models from these years are generally only recommended for buyers who do consistent long-distance driving, ensuring the systems function as intended. Otherwise, they pose a significant maintenance risk and are frequently cited by owners as a source of ongoing frustration and cost. By the time the 2017 and 2018 Qashqai models rolled out, Nissan had made notable improvements to the CVT transmission and overall build quality, but caution is still advised. While many owners reported better reliability compared to earlier models, the CVT can still be a point of concern, particularly in vehicles with high mileage or a poor service history. Manual transmissions from this period generally prove more dependable, making them a safer choice if you are considering a used Qashqai. Another minor yet persistent issue across several model years involves interior wear. Owners commonly reported peeling steering wheels, rapidly wearing seat upholstery, and rattles from the dashboard and door panels. While these aren't mechanical failures, they do affect comfort, overall ownership experience, and resale value. For buyers who prioritize a refined and problem-free interior, paying attention to the condition of these components is essential. In conclusion, if you're shopping for a used Nissan Qashqai, the years you should be especially cautious of are 2007 to 2010 and 2014 to 2016. These models are the most likely to experience transmission failures, diesel emissions issues, and electrical glitches that can lead to significant repair costs. While not every vehicle from these years will have problems, the risk is considerably higher compared to later, more refined models or manual transmission versions. Doing careful research, reviewing service records, and getting a professional pre-purchase inspection can reduce risk, but knowing which years to avoid can save you a lot of money, stress, and regret. If you stick to the more reliable years, maintain the vehicle properly, and avoid the common pitfalls, the Qashqai can be a versatile, comfortable, and long-lasting crossover that delivers real value for everyday driving.